So Genomic Health developed this test. We chose genes that captured that biology associated with aggressiveness, meaning that the genes that we said had a strong association with clinical recurrence, distant metastasis, prostate cancer specific death, and what we call adverse pathology. And that means a man who has high stage, high grade disease in their prostate. And those are the men who are at risk of dying of the disease. And so that's why we think that's very important. It was also important in the development of GPS that we chose genes that performed very well when you sampled small amounts of tissue, because these men are diagnosed with incredibly small amounts of tissue on these biopsies. And so you have to have a test with the fundamentals that work very well with small amounts of tissue on analytic validation, and build upon that with the best clinical validation data using contemporary cohorts. And we've now published 2 validation studies associated with adverse pathology. Our second study also showed strong independent association with biochemical recurrence. And now at this meeting we have results from a third validation study, longer term outcomes. At this study we're talking about biochemical recurrence. But we have 3 other abstracts at this meeting, really adding more kind of layers onto our understanding of GPS and how it works in men. And so we're seeing GPS consistently providing a great deal of value to men understanding the aggressiveness of their disease so they can choose either active surveillance or definitive treatment.